Welcome in. A little late getting on the air as we are underway on the DSBN Stoner's Pizza Hut basketball game of the week. We are live tonight from Tattnall Square Academy. We'll get your starting lineups here in just a second. Let's bring in the voice of the Trojans for this first matchup between the two girls from Twiggs County Cobras and the Tattnall Square Academy Trojans. And let's go to John Kosader. John, good evening.
Good evening. Glad to be here. We've got a good ball game that's going to happen tonight. Twiggs County and Tattnall played at Twiggs County earlier this year, and Tattnall Square fought for a 10-point victory. Twiggs County will go with Shania Coley, Yasmin Glover, Tyrena Level, Marvisha Stevens, and Christian Carswell, while Tattnall Square goes with Ayanna Slaughter, Ellie Cayley, Allie Gordon, Brianna Glover, and Ivy Wetzel. Those are the starters for you. We're early in the game. We've played a minute, no score so far.
John, it's important playoff implication and region playoffs in this game tonight as Tattnall drives and gets the first basket. Tattnall sitting at number 20 in the power rankings. Top 24 go, but this is close because the Cobras are right in there with them in the power rankings and region placement.
Region tournament is big stuff right now for these teams. They've got 2 region games left. Tattnall Square sitting at 5-3. While Twiggs County is 4-4, so if they could win tonight, they would tie for second in the region. And obviously the first 2 teams in the region have it a little easier when they flip over and play the other teams in the other half of the region. So this is a very important basketball game.
The last 2 times these teams met, Tattnall came away with the victory. I talked to Coach Wetzel from Tattnall today, and one of the things that concerned him were all the fouls in that game. 33 trips to the foul line, I believe, total in that game. So they want to try to make it a much cleaner game here tonight against the Cobras.
He said it's very physical. Twiggs County plays a very physical brand of basketball. Now, Tattnall Square wants to get it inside to number 22, Brianna Glover, and 23, Allie Gordon. Allie can step out and hit a 3. Tattnall Square goes by number 4. If Ayanna Slaughter plays well, they usually play well as a team. When she struggles, sometimes they struggle to score.
Also probably key here tonight is reduce the turnovers. That's been a problem a little bit for both of these teams this year. It's kept their scoring averages down, and so they want to try to eliminate that, whether you're a Twiggs County Cobra or you're a Tattnall Square Trojan.
Definitely true. Tattnall Square, in their losses, they usually turn the ball over. They don't have a whole lot of ball handlers on the team, and that pretty much falls on Ayanna Slaughter and Ellie Cayley. They probably handle the ball 70 to 80% of the time. Not real strong off the bench, very young off the bench. So those are things we need to watch for. Cayley with the basketball over in the corner to Wetzel, inside to Gordon. Nice pass. Brianna Glover can't finish, but she's fouled.
Go to the line. Free throw shooting percentage is going to be big here tonight. Trojans coming in. Scoring about 45.5 a game. Twiggs coming in at 48. But the Twiggs County Cobras have given up a little more on the points allowed, with the Trojans only giving up about 42 so far this year.
Brianna Glover at the free throw line. She's had a solid year, averaging double figures in points and right around 8 or 9 rebounds a game. And she hits her first free throw to get herself on the board. 5-0 Tattnall. Early. We haven't played 3 minutes yet. Tattnall Square off to a fast start.
Really good in those foul shooting.
She struggled a little bit early, Russell, at the line, but she's really worked hard to improve her game. She's a junior. Last year as a sophomore, she was a role player, got 4 or 5 minutes a game. So Todd Wetzel's asked her to step up this year, and she has responded.
Ayanna Slaughter, the little sister of the great Ivy Slaughter, one of the all-time leading scorers here at Tattnall Square Academy, and maybe in girls, she may be the all-time leader. And, of course, 4 great years at Florida State University.
There goes Ayanna Slaughter, a rebound, long rebound. Allie Gordon, long pass to Ayanna Slaughter, and that's a quick score, and Tattnall's jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Twiggs County calls timeout, so we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be right back on the Stoner's Pizza Basketball Game of the Week.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Stoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You'll immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily, use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Stoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh every day. Combine all that on the crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites you'll say, "Oh my, what a pizza pie!" Stoner's.
All right, welcome back to Richard Reed Court on the campus of Tattnall Square Academy. And that's going to get Twiggs County on the board with Yasmin Glover. When I asked Coach Todd Wetzel, he said you have to watch out for number 1, Shania Coley, and number 10, Yasmin Glover. And Twiggs County is on the board.
Playing a little man now, a little pressed.
Slaughter can't hit, and Twiggs County comes away with the rebound.
Going to have to go big on the boards tonight, either one of these teams, Twiggs or Tattnall, in order to get this win.
Long three by Shania Coley misses, and Tattnall Square will have control of the basketball. Ellie Cayley, she's a senior. She doesn't score much. She's expected to be able to get the ball up the court, and that's a very big part. Like you saw right there, Tattnall Square sometimes struggles trying to get the ball up the court, and Twiggs turned the pressure on a little bit and forced a turnover.
As true in any, whether it's the boys or the girl, you just got to cut out the mistakes. You simply cannot give away a free ball on that. They came with a press, trying to bring it up the court and threw it away and should not have done it.
And there goes Yasmin Glover again. Yasmin Glover's got a quick 4 points after the timeout. That's the way to beat the press. Slaughter throws along to Wetzel. Wetzel tries to go over to Slaughter. Slaughter is a three-point threat. She penetrates.
No.
Looks like we're going to get a foul before the shot. One thing you won't see very much, Russell, is number 23, Allie Gordon, leaving the basketball court in this game. She usually goes all the way without much rest, and she scores about 13 points a game, 9 rebounds. She's a Belhaven softball signee, so this is her second sport, but she gives Tattnall a big lift. Gordon misses. Wetzel inside with the rebound, and she misses. Twiggs County rebounds. 8-4, 3:25 left in the first quarter. Long three, misses. And Tattnall rebounds after the second shot, and here goes Allie Gordon. That was a good decision right there, Russell, kind of pulling it out.
Could have turned it over and wide open underneath the basket. Nice play, ball handling that time by the Lady Trojans.
Beautiful pass, Ayanna Slaughter inside to Allie Gordon, and that's their game. It's 10-4 Tattnall. That was just, I just want to say that was too easy there, Russell.
Yeah, just walk on in and take a basket there.
That's Yasmin Glover. She's got 6, all 6 of Twiggs County's points. And, okay, we can talk about too easy on the other end there, as that was Ivy Wetzel. Yasmin Glover penetrates. Passes over to Shania Coley, and Shania Coley scores. Coach Todd Wetzel can't be happy about this defense right now. It's 12-8, though. They're leading. That's going to be off Twiggs County's hand. Good pass inside. Gordon couldn't quite handle it. We have our first substitutes of the night. For Tattnall, that's Logan Childs, and for Twiggs County, that's Kamaya Whitehead getting into the game. 12-8, 1:57 left in the first quarter. They try to throw it into Brianna Glover, but it's stolen. And here comes Twiggs County with another basket.
And all of a sudden, we've got a 2-point game.
And that's Shania Coley again. Russell, I've seen Tattnall play a lot, and this is kind of what they do. They build a lead, and then they slowly give up that lead. It's going to put Ayanna Slaughter at the line. And she'll shoot 2. Ayanna's already got 4. She's off to a good start. And she's good with the first free throw. And Slaughter misses the second one. Logan Child runs it down, and Tattnall has control. Nice pass, Glover inside. That was Slaughter inside to Glover. Glover is going to go to the line now. So free throws are going to be a very important part of this game.
Just like when they met earlier, we touched on it at the start of the broadcast when Coach Wetzel was talking about that first game, how physical it was. Both teams going to the foul line a lot in that first game. And so far, Brianna Glover has been perfect at the line.
Now we're going to see if you jinxed her here. She's 3 for 3.
Shouldn't have said nothing.
Let's see what Brianna does.
Smooth wrist action, boom.
Good. Brianna's got 4. And Tattnall's lead is 5 with 1:30 left. Brianna gets her normal rest right here. And Abigail Sullivan, number 21, is into the game. Tattnall Square wanting to apply a little pressure. Twiggs County handles it. Can't give up all those shots, Russell.
Yep. Controlling the boards is going to be an important part of this game. When you're scoring in the 40s, you got to have control of the boards both defensively and offensively. When you're going to be involved in a defensive battle like this tonight, those points are going to come at a premium tonight, John.
And Tattnall comes down and turns the ball over, giving Twiggs County the basketball back with just over a minute left. And it's a 15-12 game, so both teams able to score a little bit. And here comes Twiggs County. This is Michaela King bringing it up. And that's going to be a travel Twiggs County, so they give the ball right back, and Tattnall has it. Tattnall's got 5 points from Ayanna Slaughter, 4 each from Allie Gordon and Brianna Glover. And Ayanna Slaughter brings the ball up. Off to Gordon and over to Abigail Sullivan, looking inside. And a nice pass and a finish by Ivy Wetzel. They don't go inside to Ivy Wetzel too much, Russell, but they did it that time and it worked.
5-point lead, stretch it out as we get in the final 20 seconds of this first period.
Twiggs County looking at a man-to-man again with Tattnall Square. Nice pass inside, but it's stolen by Allie Gordon. Allie Gordon drives all the way, pulls up and scores. And Tattnall with a little late run has pushed this up to a 7-point lead. And we're done with the first quarter. It's Tattnall Square 19, Twiggs County 12. And we're going to take a Stoner's Pizza basketball game of the week break. We'll be right back.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
All right, welcome back to Richard Reed Court on the campus of Tattnall Square Academy. Tattnall Square has a nice 19-12 lead.
Want to quickly thank our sponsors. Stoner's Pizza, of course, our namesake for Our games, everything we bring to you, you park 'em, you sell 'em, the car lot for you. Texas Border Grill, Kudzu Seafood, Cherokee Brick and Tile, Apparel Authority, Pond Max Incorporated, the Macon Touchdown Club, BT Media Productions, btmediapro.com, and Middle Georgia State University.
Yes, thank you to all those sponsors for making this possible. That was Ivy Wetzel getting inside again for another score. She's got a quick 6 tonight. Usually not a big score, a defensive stopper though. And Tattnall's seen that lead grow to 9, Russell. I'm sure Todd Wetzel would not mind an easy game tonight.
No, got big senior night coming up on Friday night and another important region game in 7A and against your crosstown rival, the FPD Vikings. So this is an important game, and he would like to be able to not have to push his kids too much physically tonight. But Twiggs County is going to have a lot to say about that, I'm sure.
Twiggs County looks capable, and that's
nice
a basket.
Layup.
That looks like number 20, Narvisha Stevens, getting on the board.
Steven on a good move. They had double press on her on that side, and she got around it and got inside. And another layup on this end for the Trojans to answer back. Beautiful pass. Ayanna Slaughter gets it into Grace Hiller. Tattnall is clicking right now. It's good to see him click. Rebound Hiller off a missed shot, and Tattnall wants to push. Twiggs County kind of trying to show a little token pressure. Long pass. Nice feed outside.
Slaughter couldn't hit the 3. Nice pass by Gordon over to Slaughter in the corner, and Slaughter could not get it to fall. That might have taken a little wind out of the sails. Maybe the Cobras, he hit that right there. Instead, they battle right back down the court. Tattnall Square has definitely been the aggressor today. Good to see Tattnall Square sitting at 10-10. They win today, and they win Friday. They assure themselves of a winning record for the season. But that's not what Todd Wetzel is looking for. Todd Wetzel wants to make a move this year. He feels like the team is capable of getting hot at the right time and making noise in the state tournament. Kaylee outside. Over to Hiller, looking inside to Glover, but back out to Gordon. And you get a reach in that time, I believe. Brianna kept working against some girls about her size, but she kept working, and Ellie Cayley was able to get her the basketball, and she draws the foul. Kristen Carswell, the captain, on the reach-in foul that time. Don't go to the line, not a shot. So Slaughter will take it out for the Lady Trojans here with 5:51 to go. Just looking at the scoreboard, that's Twiggs County's 6th foul, and Tattnall Square is yet to commit a foul, Russell. Nice inside that time for Ellie Cayley on that play. Allie Gordon gets a lot of garbage in there from good feeds from their guards, and that was a perfect example of that. Tattnall Square stretched the lead to 11, 25-14. Long 3. Misses everything, and Tattnall Square is going to take the basketball over. Got an 11-point lead with 5:22 to go. You stretch this open here now for Tattnall. Twiggs County showing token pressure, not huge pressure, and Gordon throws it away, trying to find Glover inside, so Twiggs County will take over. Good idea, bad results. Yasmin Glover, one of the Twiggs County captains, brings the ball up. She scored 6 points. She leads the way for Twiggs County. And she's going to fire and miss. Scramble for the rebound. Allie Gordon comes out with it and gives it to Slaughter. Slaughter penetrates, and she's going back to the line. Tattnall Square continues that march to the free throw line, Russell. Yeah, putting the pressure on the Cobras defense a little bit there. And, you know, you don't want to spend all night at the line because the percentages are not going to be that great.
But anytime you get free baskets and you've got an 11-point lead, you want to take advantage of that. And they brought the pressure on the inside, tried to pinch her, and Ayanna Slaughter drew that foul, and she goes to the line and hits the first of two.
We probably will see Twiggs County in the region tournament. They're 4-5 right. They're 4-4 right now. Excuse me. And even with 2 losses, they're going to be 4-6. They probably won't fall any farther than the 4th spot.
As we said to start the game, Tattnall comes in ranked 20th in the power rankings. Want to stay in that top 24. These 2 games, this one here tonight and the one on Friday, are going to be important for this Todd Wetzel team.
It's Kiala Stevens. I think she draws the foul. And that's Tattnall's first foul of the half. But it's not a shooting foul, so Twiggs County will inbounds under the basket. Marvisha Stevens into Michaela King. Michaela King gets it back and just misses, but she's going to draw a foul.
That's a nice move to the basket. Could have had 3 there.
That was Michaela King. She's a junior, and she'll be at the line. Michaela King misses the first one, but she'll have one more. 27-14, 4:36 left in the half. And she hits the second one. And Coach Todd Wetzel wants a timeout to talk to his girls. So with 4:36 left in the first half, Tattnall Square leads 27-15. And we're going to take a quick break on the Stoner's Pizza basketball game of the week.
Hey folks, every now and then we're a little tight on cash. Well, if you're tight on cash, we want to encourage you to visit Pawn Max Incorporated, located at 2404 Pinona Avenue. Pawn Max is the place to get a loan or sell your valuables, hassle-free, making it easy to turn your unwanted gold, jewelry, tools, even firearms into cash. Why let your pieces collect dust when you need to collect dollars? They're licensed and insured and will give you the best money for your items. Go visit them today at 2404 Pinona Avenue right here in Macon, or visit them online at pawnmaxinc.com.
All right, welcome back. Quick timeout. Oh, beautiful pass. Ayanna Slaughter inside to Allie Glover. Ayanna put it right over the defender's head into Allie's hands, and it's 29-15. This was a close game until the 4th quarter when they played at Twiggs County, but Tattnall Square playing very solid basketball so far. It's a drive and a miss. Loose ball for the rebound, and Ivy Wetzel runs it down. She's 1 on 5. Let's see if she can score, and she does.
Nice drive to the basket that time. Extends Trojans' lead out to 16 with 3:40 in the half.
Ivy Wetzel's got 8. So the big 3 scoring has turned into the big 4 tonight, which is excellent news for Tattnall Square. Twiggs County trying to find some offense. They've been frustrated. It's another miss. Ayanna Slaughter runs it down, and it's going to fall out of bounds off of Tattnall's hands. Twiggs County will take over. Shania Coley inbounds to Michaela King. And here comes Twiggs County. Nice penetration, got in deep, but she couldn't score. Let me get a number on who got fouled there. That is Tyrena Level, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Level makes the first, and she'll have one more. 3:06 left, 31-16. Tattnall Square leads. Have not been threatened up to this point. Missed the second free throw, and Brianna Glover clears it. Long pass into the middle.
Nice feedback inside.
Nice.
Oh. Got the rebound and put it back up. Thought they were going to lose it right there, John.
That's Allie Gordon's game right there. Allie's got 12. Seems like she's got 3. You really don't notice when she scores, but she's just always around the basketball. Long 3 misses, and it's out of bounds. Tattnall Square controls the basketball.
Back up to a 17-point lead with 2:33 to go here. Wetzel's going to come out.
Logan Child's getting into the game. She's in the rotation, one of the top 8. Wetzel usually plays about 8 and doesn't go much deeper than that. Very young on the bench. Over to Slaughter. Slaughter, a wide open Logan Childs, and Logan Childs hits it. Nice job, Ayanna Slaughter, finding her.
Comes off the bench and gets 2 points and takes it up to a 17-point lead as we'll go under 2 minutes here in this first half of play.
Nice block, Allie Gordon, and here goes Allie. Allie gives way to Ayanna. Beautiful pass. Another beautiful pass.
Oh,
but
missed it.
They couldn't quite finish right there. Nice passing there, Russell.
Good recovery by the Cobras there. They started on a 3-on-2 break, and the Cobras came right back and flew right back down, and they had a shot at it but couldn't put it in the basket.
And there's Ayanna Slaughter doing her thing. She's got 9, and this lead is 21, 37-16. Nobody really expected this. Tattnall Square playing very well, and Twiggs County just cannot find the basket.
Just very cold on the floor tonight for the Cobras.
Over to Logan Childs. Logan Childs gets called for a walk. She picked that other foot up, fixing to pass it. She wasn't open, and she was in no way land there.
I reckon Coach MacArthur is going to have a few choice words at the half about his field goal percentages in this first half.
I'm sure he's going to have something to say. This has got to be disappointing. This was a close game until the fourth quarter last time they played, and Twiggs County has not been able to get much going.
Kamea Whitehead is going to check in for the Cobras, and coming out is going to be Kristen Carswell.
Twiggs County with the basketball. Twiggs in the black with the gold numbers. Tattnall Square wearing their white with blue and gold. It's a nice move. Once again, they can't finish. Gordon gets the rebound, and she's attacked. But
got the rebound, but that came off Tyria Lee, Lavelle, rather.
And let's see if Tattnall Square plays for one here.
21-point lead at the half. Got to be pleased with this if you're Coach Todd Wetzel. On the other hand, if you're Coach MacArthur, you are not happy with your offensive production here. And
there's a 3. Ayanna Slaughter having a big half. That's 12. Her and Allie both have 12. It's 40-16. Todd Wetzel not had many games like this. He hasn't had a whole lot of chances to sit down in the second half. He might get it here. And Tattnall now with 14 seconds going to get the last shot with a 24-point lead.
Bad move on the basket there. Let's see, they're going to call it a half. They will call it a half. Well, that's going to do it. John Kosader with play-by-play here in this first half for us. Outstanding job, 40-16. John, they go to the half, and they got to be comfortable with this, sitting with a 24-point lead.
Well, Todd Wetzel's probably going into the locker room saying, nice job, guys, and then probably heading out, letting the girls get some water, get ready, come out. He'll play his starters through the third quarter, seeing what they can do. And then, you know, it might even be an opportunity for some subs to play tonight.
All right, we're going to take a timeout. You're listening to the Stoner's Pizza basketball game of the week. It's girls action right now. Boys is going to follow this one. It's the Twiggs County Cobras at the Tattnall Square Academy Trojans at Richard Reed Court. We'll be back after this timeout. We'll get ready for the second half.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Stoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You'll immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Stoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh every day. Combine all that on the crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Stoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue. Hey folks, every now and then we're a little tight on cash. Well, if you're tight on cash, we want to encourage you to visit Pawn Max Incorporated, located at 2404 Pinona Avenue. Pawn Max is the place to get a loan or sell your valuables, hassle-free, making it easy to turn your unwanted gold, jewelry, tools, even firearms into cash. Why let your pieces collect dust when you need to collect dollars? They're licensed and insured and will give you the best money for your items. Go visit them today at 2404 Pinona Avenue right here in Macon, or visit them online at pawnmaxinc.com. It's football time in Middle Georgia, and that means it's time for the Macon Touchdown Club. Join us this year as we kick off our 72nd year at the Methodist Children's Home at 304 Pierce Avenue each and every Monday night. Come join us for a night filled of football fun and fellowship. We kick it off September the 11th. The Macon Touchdown Club, honoring student athletes since 1946. To find out more, log on to MaconTouchdownClub.com. Hey folks, it's Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. You know, there comes a time when we all start to look for a brand new or even a newer automobile, and as a consumer, your choices have always been limited as to where to shop, and secondly, what to do with your current car. Take it to the local dealer and trade it in for wholesale, ride around town with that ugly for sale sign in the back window, or park it in your driveway and hope somebody stops by and they're really there to look at your car. Well, that's where the fine folks at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue in Macon come in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For almost 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the alternative to giving your car away to the local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market the car yourself. The professional staff at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has 35 years of experience in the automobile industry, and they're there solely to help you through the process of selling or buying your next car. If you have a car and you're ready to sell it, let the folks at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em show you how to maximize your vehicle's marketing and financial potential today. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, the car lot for you. Remember folks, don't just park it, sell it. Give them a call today, 478-254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em.
Before you put your company logo or event name on the streets, say it with authority. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's. Shirts, hats, cups, pens, patches, we put your logo on almost anything. Our team provides quality craftsmanship and custom embroidery, and our screen printing will turn your design into wearable works of art. Call or stop by in person for a quote. Apparel Authority, now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's.
This just in. A large storm in the Gulf has all but decimated the entire Gulf shrimping industry, with the exception of a lone shrimping boat manned by a legless veteran and a young gentleman that hasn't stopped waving at our cameras or telling us his mama's advice. Odd. In completely unrelated news, Kudzu Seafood Company, the authentic Gulf Coast seafood restaurant that brought the coast to Middle Georgia, has also cornered the shrimp market in Central Georgia. Barbecue shrimp and cheese grits, buffalo shrimp, firecracker shrimp tacos, shrimp po' boys, shrimp burgers, shrimp baskets, and Dr. Pepper, all on 3rd Street in downtown Macon. Stay tuned for more breaking news.
Is your house having a midlife crisis? Maybe it's time for a nip and tuck. Cherokee Brick has been transforming interiors and exteriors for over 100 years. Where you see a blank wall or old porch, we see potential. Add warmth and elegance to your home with an updated entryway, porch, or kitchen. At Cherokee Brick, we cut out the middleman and provide a robust selection of colors and sizes to fit your brick needs. Visit us online to find out more about where you can purchase Cherokee Brick, straight from the manufacturer.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Stoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You'll immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Stoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh every day. Combine all that on the crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Stoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue. Hey folks, every now and then we're a little tight on cash. Well, if you're tight on cash, we want to encourage you to visit Pawn Max Incorporated, located at 2404 Pinona Avenue. Pawn Max is the place to get a loan or sell your valuables, hassle-free, making it easy to turn your unwanted gold, jewelry, tools, even firearms into cash. Why let your pieces collect dust when you need to collect dollars? They're licensed and insured and will give you the best money for your items. Go visit them today at 2404 Pinona Avenue right here in Macon, or visit them online at pawnmaxinc.com. It's football time in Middle Georgia, and that means it's time for the Macon Touchdown Club. Join us this year as we kick off our 72nd year at the Methodist Children's Home at 304 Pierce Avenue each and every Monday night. Come join us for a night filled of football fun and fellowship. We kick it off September the 11th. The Macon Touchdown Club, honoring student athletes since 1946. To find out more, log on to MaconTouchdownClub.com. Hey folks, it's Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. You know, there comes a time when we all start to look for a brand new or even a newer automobile, and as a consumer, your choices have always been limited as to where to shop, and secondly, what to do with your current car. Take it to the local dealer and trade it in for wholesale, ride around town with that ugly for sale sign in the back window, or park it in your driveway and hope somebody stops by and they're really there to look at your car. Well, that's where the fine folks at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue in Macon come in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For almost 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the alternative to giving your car away to the local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market the car yourself. The professional staff at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has 35 years of experience in the automobile industry, and they're there solely to help you through the process of selling or buying your next car. If you have a car and you're ready to sell it, let the folks at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em show you how to maximize your vehicle's marketing and financial potential today. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, the car lot for you. Remember folks, don't just park it, sell it. Give them a call today, 478-254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em.
Before you put your company logo or event name on the streets, say it with authority. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's. Shirts, hats, cups, pens, patches, we put your logo on almost anything. Our team provides quality craftsmanship and custom embroidery, and our screen printing will turn your design into wearable works of art. Call or stop by in person for a quote. Apparel Authority, now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's.
And welcome back to Tattnall. Mr. Producer's a little slow getting back to the production table here as we're underway the second half. And here to bring you all the action of the Lady Trojans and the Lady Cobras, John Kosader.
All right, Twiggs County gets on the board early to cut it to 40-18. Tattnall Square has been in control since the tip. And there's Gordon. She's going to take that three. Little long. Twiggs County rebounds. And Twiggs County scores the first 4 points. That's 8 points for Yasmin Glover. Tattnall Square led by 12 points apiece by Allie Gordon and Ayanna Slaughter. And Ivy Wetzel's got 8 to go with that.
Tim MacArthur, head coach of the Cobras, obviously wanted to go in and make some adjustments at halftime. Those have got to come from offensive rebounds, but more importantly, John, it's got to come from the field goal shots for the Cobras to get back in this game.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for them to get back in. You know, they scored 16 in the first half or 14 in the first half. They've got to pretty much double their scoring output in the second half. And not only do that, but they've got to hold Tattnall down, and they just haven't shown many signs of doing that tonight. This is Tyrena Level at the free throw line.
Ivy Wetzel on the foul that time.
Ivy's known to get in foul trouble, Russell. She is an aggressive defensive basketball player, and I would say if she's played 24 games this year, she's probably had at least 3 fouls in probably every one of them. Wetzel takes the rebound off to Ellie Cayley.
Not for sure what Brianna Glover was doing there on that rebound. She's trying to screen out. Almost turned the ball right back over to the Cobras, and they do get another turnover. And they'll come on a 1-on-3 break here and drive to the basket.
And Yasmin Glover takes it straight to Tattnall, and she's going to go back to the free throw line.
Ellie Cayley on the reach-in foul that time. And this is how you chip away at a lead as they've come out in this second half and put all the points up but still trail by 22 at 42-20 with 6:21 to go and misses the first one.
And that's 3 straight misses. You're trying to get back into the ball game. You get chance at free points, and they've missed 3 free throws in a row. There's Glover making the second one. She's got 9. She leads the way for Twiggs County. 6:21 left. It's still a 42-21 game. And let's see if Tattnall Square can have a good set here. Into the corner, long pass. And I've seen that about 100 times this year at least.
Nice ball movement that time by the Trojans. Moved the ball inside. Nice pass by Wetzel. And she got it inside and got the easy layup.
Allie Gordon's got 14 on in the game. Twiggs County looking for offense against this tough man-to-man defense. Ball goes out of bounds. Twiggs County regains possession.
Into the game for Twiggs County, number 25, Stevens.
And Yasmin Glover going to throw it in. They barely get it in within the 5-second time limit. And now they're going to try to go inside. That's just a cheap foul on Allie Gordon. Allie knows better than that.
Yep, reached her over the back. Shouldn't have made that mistake right there. Just play your defense and keep it low on the post. Play your screen down there. Don't try to reach in behind the back and get that.
This is a point in the basketball where we've played. That's a missed 3. Allie Gordon rebounds. We've played 19 minutes of basketball. Allie Gordon hadn't sat down. Sometimes she may get a cheap foul here and there, and a lot of that might be a little bit of fatigue. But then she makes a beautiful pass, so that fatigue is over.
Nice play inside by Brianna Glover that time. On the basket, used her body, screened it out, turns around, gets the jumper.
Glover has 6. Still looking like a game where we might be calling names of those young ladies sitting on the bench right now. It's 46-21. with still 5 minutes left in this third quarter.
Jump ball possession there is going to go to Tattnall. They'll take it out on this far end of the court.
So we're looking at FPD on Friday night for the Trojans. FPD was a 25-point loser to Tattnall girls the first time. Gives Tattnall a chance to improve to 7-3 in the region, which would be good enough for second place.
Oh.
Glover just misses. That's Allie Gordon just misses. She made a great catch to catch the ball, and then she couldn't quite finish. But blocks the shot, gets it off to Slaughter. Slaughter and Wetzel 2-on-1, and we're going to throw it away.
Can't do that. Had an easy 2-on-1 break. Just not concentrating that time.
And they've had struggles in the third quarter for most of the year. There's a wide open three. And that is, let me get a name, that is Kiala Stevens with the three. And Todd Wetzel, not real happy about the last 3 minutes of basketball. He's going to call a quick timeout. Tattnall Square leads 46-24, and we'll take a quick break on the Stoner's Pizza basketball game of the week.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Stoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You'll immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Stoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh every day. Combine all that on the crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Stoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Welcome back to Richard Reed Court here at the home of Tattnall Square Academy. Trojans lead at 46-24 with 4 to go in the third. Tell you all about it. Here's John Kosager.
Wide open shot over there in the corner for Allie Gordon. She'll take that shot all day and hit it. She's got 16, and the lead is back to 24. So Todd Wetzel goes timeout. They call a play out of the timeout, and it leads to a score. Ayanna Slaughter with the rebound on a miss. Ayanna wants to run. Ayanna gets to the middle, and she wants to finish, misses the shot. Rebound for Twiggs County, and they have a 2-on-1. And they can't finish. Brianna Glover, nice hustle to get the rebound, but she's going to be called for a travel.
Yep, just moved that pivot foot, and that was all it took.
Of course, Stratford Academy, boys and girls leading the region. They have tough assignment tonight. I talked to Sean Sweeney, the boys coach, last night, and they're looking at Wilkinson County tonight, Russell. That's a tough matchup anytime at the Palace.
And they are playing over there tonight. We'll try to get you an update on the score on that as we get later into the evening. I'll check and see here real quick if maybe we've got something on that girls game as well, too. Try to take a look and give you any updates on scores that we've got. Tuesday night.
I saw the Stratford boys and the Wilkinson boys play a couple weeks ago. It was a overtime basketball game, and Stratford won that game to remain undefeated in the region, but that's going to be a difficult win. Ayanna Slaughter wide open in the corner, misses, and give the rebound to Kristen Carswell. And here comes Twiggs County on the move. They've done a good job on Shania Coley's penetration tonight, not allowing her to get inside. Can't give this many rebounds up, though. That's 4 shots they gave Twiggs County, and they still have the basketball. We're getting late in that third quarter. 2:42 left in the quarter. It's a 24-point lead for the Trojans. Three-pointer goes down. That was Kiala Stevens with her second straight three. She's got 6. The lead's down to 21. Over to Wetzel, off to Ayanna Slaughter. Ayanna penetrates, and she's going to turn the basketball over, but Tattnall steals it. And that's a double dribble on Tattnall Square. Tattnall not playing its best basketball right now, but they are nursing a 21-point lead.
No updates out there right now. I don't have anything on anybody tonight We'll keep checking that scoreboard and see if we can pass something along to you as we hit the 2-minute mark of this third.
Twiggs County off to the hot girl. She just misses again. That was Kiala Stevens going for her third straight. But Twiggs County regains possession.
Into the game for Tattnall, number 10, Grace Hiller.
Ball slips off Ivy Wetzel's hand. Ayanna Slaughter will check out for the Trojans.
Grace Hiller into the game. She's a freshman. Softball standout. Pretty good basketball player, too. And that's going to be Yasmin Glover, and she's going to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, and that's going to be on. Didn't see who the foul was there that time. Number 10, Grace Hiller.
And this is Yasmin Glover. She's good with the first. She's in double figures with 10 points. And she hits the second. And Twiggs has trimmed the lead to 19. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Boys game to follow. Should be a great boys game. Allie Gordon misses. Yasmin Glover with the rebound. And here comes Twiggs County. Long three just misses. Wetzel the rebound.
Going to be interesting to see how the Tattnall boys come back after that 20-point loss over at Stratford the other night. We got an official timeout here. We had somebody just abruptly leave the court. I didn't catch who that was. Number 20 is going to come in for the Cobras, and that's Narvisha Stevens.
I think it was number 22, Michaela King, that ran off the court like that.
Wonder, she looked like she may have got something in her eye there. She certainly sprinted off the court in a hurry. Don't even think the coach noticed it to start with. We've got an assistant coach down there now. Let's see what, try to get you an update if we can, see what's going on. Look like something minor.
50-29, Twiggs County throws it out of bounds. That was Ivy Wetzel's 10th point of the game. We're looking forward to a great boys game. Tattnall Square desperate for a win. They still have a chance to make the region tournament after talking to Jarvis Smith, but it's a must-win game for them tonight. Twiggs County rebounds. We're inside a minute at 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
Nice feed inside that time by the Cobras.
Russell, I'm kind of glad Tattnall Square is still winning by 19 because this has not been their best quarter.
No, had 42 at the half, and they've only put up 8 points here in this third.
Wetzel with the rebound, 20 seconds left, gives off to Kaylee. One last chance to score here. Let's see what Tattnall can do. Not a whole lot of scoring out there right now besides Allie Gordon. Over in the corner, Logan Childs. She looks inside, tries to get it to Gordon, and there's 1.1 second, and it's Tattnall's ball on the side.
Yeah, I wanted to get that feed that time and get that basket in. It's going to be tough to get a quick turnaround here with 1.1, and they're going to try to do it quickly as they can, and let's just see what happens. And they get to turn around and no, they will not. So we'll go to the fourth period here live from Richard Reed Court on the campus of Tattnall Square Academy. Your score, Lady Trojans lead at 50-31 over the Lady Twiggs County Trojans. We'll be back after this timeout. It is the Stoner's Pizza basketball game of the week on DSBN Sports. We'll be back.
Is your house having a midlife crisis? Maybe it's time for a nip and tuck. Cherokee Brick has been transforming interiors and exteriors for over 100 years. Where you see a blank wall or old porch, we see potential. Add warmth and elegance to your home with an updated entryway, porch, or kitchen. At Cherokee Brick, we cut out the middleman and provide a robust selection of colors and sizes to fit your brick needs. Visit us online to find out more about where you can purchase Cherokee Brick, straight from the manufacturer.
Welcome back to Tattnall Square Academy. Russell Deese with you here and to bring you all the action of this final period in the girls' game. Trojans lead at 50-31. John Kosater.
Thank you, Russell. Here we go. 1 quarter left. Tattnall Square, not its best quarter, but they're still leading by 19. Coach Todd Wetzel's got to feel good about that. And here we go. Twiggs County with the basketball. Brianna Glover fixing to check back in. Nice defense, Hiller. And nice defense, Logan Childs over there, not letting that pass get through.
Yeah, getting your hand in there on the ball and avoiding the foul, too. 50-31, 19-point lead. John, got to be grateful for that first period of play by the Trojans if you're Coach Wetzel.
Well, do you know how Todd Wetzel might – you know how you can find out if he's comfortable with this 19-point lead right now? He just gave Allie Gordon a rest.
And she sits down for the first time since we tipped it off.
She looks exhausted, but Allie looks exhausted a lot. She just finds a way to keep going. She's got 16 points, and she's the leader out there. Long
Great three-point. Nice three.
That's Kiala Stevens. She's got 3 threes in this third quarter, and all of a sudden the lead is down to 16. Tattnall Square needs to get it going again. So the big question is, how long will Allie Gordon sit on that bench? I bet one more basket, she's back in the game. Inside to Glover. Glover can't finish. And here comes Twiggs County on the run.
Good physical inside play that time by the Cobras.
Kiala Stevens tries getting the shot up, couldn't really get it up, and Ivy Wetzel pushes to Ayanna Slaughter, and now Ayanna misses.
Pulled up on that three, kind of awkward there, like she didn't have things under control and kind of got away from her, and it was not a good shot. Although she had the space between her at the top of the key there.
She pulled up for a 3 and shot at the length of a 2. And, hey, look who's at the scorer's table. Here comes Allie Gordon.
Yep, right back in. It's 6:39 mark to go in this one.
So what was that, 30 seconds maybe?
Yeah, it might have gone maybe 45. Hey, that's enough. Let's go.
She's feeling good. Her face lost some of that redness.
Yeah.
Nice move and finish by Yasmin Glover.
Yeah, nice move to the basket by Yasmin that time. Patient, body under control, took it right into the basket. You're going to get a reach-in foul that time by Yasmin so she's going to get a foul.
Twiggs County definitely the aggressor now. They've trimmed into that lead. That was one time 24 points, and it's down to 14 now. And Tattnall Square looking just a bit winded out there right now. They are not deep. They may play 8, but the starters play the majority of the minutes. That's a nice pass. Ivy Wetzel into Allie Gordon.
Yeah, quick with the hands that time, John. Got the ball straight in and out and made it for an easy basket underneath for Allie Gordon.
Allie's got 18. And there's Wetzel with the rebound off a miss, and Slaughter takes over. Tattnall not in a big hurry right now. They're up 16. Nice pass inside, and there's the finish by Glover. And the lead was cut to 14. Two-basket gets it right back to a more comfortable 18-point lead.
Yep, brought Allie Gordon back in off the bench, and all of a sudden the Trojans got 3 buckets in a row. This picks up the pace a little bit when she's on the floor.
Nice inside move, can't finish. And I think they're going to get Glover for a foul right there. Allie Gordon went over 1,000 points in her career. Maybe 3 games ago. She got to do it at home. And those numbers have just continued to grow.
5:12, John, to go in this final period. Back up to an 18-point lead.
Twiggs County. They post Yasmin Glover up, and she gives off to Shania Coley. Shania Coley misses. Long rebound, Coley, and she hits.
Nice way to follow her shot. Tattnall couldn't control it. kicked it right back out to her, but she was in perfect placement following her shot to get it up and in.
It's 54-38. We're inside of 5 minutes. Into the corner. Wetzel goes hard, tries to dish, and that's going to be a turnover, but Slaughter steals it right back and hits a floater. Ayana's got 16. So Gordon and Slaughter have combined for 34 of the 56. Long three misses. Slaughter with the rebound. She's pushing 1-on-3. Nice move off to Wetzel, and Wetzel turns down the shot, gives it back to Slaughter. Slaughter misses.
It's hurt nobody under the board there to follow that shot. For really not even for Twiggs, for that matter. Twiggs got an opportune rebound there because they stayed at home, and they take it back down for an easy layup.
Yasmin Glover again. It's 56-40. Gordon not in a hurry, and then sometimes stuff happens, and that's just one of those passes where that happened. Tattnall turns the ball over. And
timeout on the court, 3:49 to go in the fourth. We'll take a quick 15-second timeout. We'll be back after this.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Welcome back. 3:49 to go here in the fourth period. Don't forget, as soon as we get through this, we'll archive it up. You can go to our Facebook page at DSBN. Give us a like there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, DSBN Sports. And you can go to our network site, DSBNsports.com. And you can watch the girls play again if you missed it. Right after this, the boys will play. Here to finish it up, John Kosager.
Thank you, Russell. Had a great time doing this. And we've seen a pretty good basketball game. Twiggs County been on the fight, trying to get back in the game for most of the second half, most of the second quarter even. Closest they could get it was 14, which was a few minutes ago. Other than that, it's been a 20-point lead most of the last three quarters. Slaughter a little slow with that pass, and Yasmin Glover with the steal.
I think she thought that Ivy was going to break to that basket, and Ivy just kind of stopped short. That's kind of one of those things where your quarterback throws it and your receiver stops on the route.
Exactly.
That's exactly what happened. I thought it was good anticipation by Ayanna Slaughter. Ivy changed her mind, saw opportunity to back out of it, and turned it over.
And we talked a little bit at the last break, Russell, how much of this is the fatigue factor coming in for Tattnall.
Because of the depth.
Tattnall doesn't play many girls. They don't play their subs many minutes. And at the end of a game, we're seeing a rested Twiggs County team, and it's Tattnall kind of trying to hold on.
Lead back down to 14 now with 3:09 to go in this one.
Glover passes it in. Takes the pass in from Gordon, and Glover's going to go to the line. Tattnall should be able to finish this one out. That would push them to 11-10 and 6-3 in that region. Just about assures them of that second place finish in Region 7A.
Just want to get to the tournament, and then you can go from there and kind of determine your fate as far as the power rankings go.
Tattnall would like to get up around 15 in that power ranking at least. That way they may get a home game. Right now sitting at 20. They're definitely going on the road for that first round game, which is always tough.
Draws the foul with 2:53 to go, but back up to a 15-point lead for the Trojans. And back to the line go the Cobras.
This is Yasmin Glover. She's had a nice game. She's got 15 points. Misses the first free throw. Yasmin is a senior. She makes the second free throw. Tattnall Square up by 14. We're inside of 3 minutes now. Ellie Cayley slows the ball up. No rush for Tattnall right now. Slaughter looks and passes over to Wetzel. Over to Gordon, and we're back out to Cayley. Wetzel tries to get it inside and turns it over, and here comes Twiggs County again. And that's another basket. That was Kiala Stevens, who's had 11 second-half points. Russell, we're down to a 12-point game with 2 minutes left.
Yeah, pretty close to the lowest point on the lowest lead of the night in play here. We're going to get a reach in that time by number 11, Tarina Level.
And Ayanna Slaughter's going to go to the line. And what do we have going on here? We have a full timeout by Tattnall Square, it looks like. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the Stoners Pizza Basketball Game of the Week.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Stoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You'll immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Stoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh every day. Combine all that on the crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Stoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Welcome back to Richard Reed Court on the campus of Tattnall Square Academy. 2:05 to go here in the fourth between the girls' game between the Trojans of Tattnall and the Cobras of Twiggs County. Let's go back to John Kosader.
Twiggs County's fought back to make this a basketball game. It may be a little bit too late. Tattnall Square was not in the bonus, so they inbounded the ball, and they have control. Tattnall Square has 4 seniors on the court. They should know how to operate right now. And Wetzel gets a pretty good look and misses, but number 11, Tyrena Level, stepped out of bounds, and Tattnall's going to take over the ball with 1:45 left in the game.
Yeah, had a clear chance at a rebound, just kind of lost her foot out from underneath her and stepped out with that left foot as she tried to get her legs underneath. And Tattnall's going to turn it right back. No, it goes off Twiggs. It's going to be Tattnall retains possession.
Coach Todd Wetzel just looking, wanting to know where that pass was supposed to go. And they've been sloppy. They played so well the first half, haven't really turned that into a good fourth quarter, though. A little while ago, I was talking about the bench players getting plenty of time tonight. Well, that's gone. But there is Brianna Glover. And it's still a 14-point game. Brianna's got 11. And they're going to win, but it's a lot closer than we thought it was going to be.
Yep, back to a 14-point lead, 126. Twiggs is going to turn it over again. And the Lady Trojans can get another chance to come back down the court, and that's exactly what they do.
Ivy Slaughter off to Allie Gordon, throws it inside. Tries to get it to Brianna Glover. And it's going to go out of bounds, but that'll be Tattnall's basketball. 1:17 left. Ayanna Slaughter into Cayley. And Cayley wants to run some time right here. Gives off to Brianna Glover, who's getting a little frustrated with Tyrena Level.
And Level's going to draw that foul with 1:06 to go in it. And a little bit of frustration on the Cobras here, trailing by 14.
Tattnall not in the bonus. That's a 15 foul. And Slaughter to inbounds. She gets it in to Glover, who gets it to Wetzel, and Wetzel pulls it out. And it's back in Slaughter's hand, and we're under a minute. Wetzel tied up by that little Tyrena Level. She's a pest out there.
Level grabbing the ball there, and they got a jump ball out of it. Possession error, however, went to the Trojans, so they'll retain possession here. And they're going to get her going back across half court. And turn it right back over to the Cobras with a 14-point lead with 53.6 ticks left in this one.
Kaylee's foot did hit that line. We had a great view of it. And the referees did not miss. Long three.
Nice.
That was Keala Stevens. She's got 14 in the second half to go with 4 fours. It's an 11-point game. There's only 30 seconds left in the game. So Twiggs County was able to come back, but they're not going to be able to get the win. Twiggs County still playing very aggressive basketball. And Tattnall just trying to run the clock out now. We're down inside of 10 seconds. And we're not going to be in the bonus yet. That's the 16 foul. The next foul will be in the bonus, but there's only 8.6 left. And we have an 11-point lead. Tattnall moves to 11-10, 6-3 in the region. Twiggs County falls to 8-15 and 4-5 in the region.
11-point lead, maybe psychologically get your team above 60 points here with 5.4 seconds to go and try to get you one more shot, but it looks like they're going to hold it, and that's going to do it.
So Tattnall Square gets 18 points from Allie Gordon, 16 points from Ayanna Slaughter, 11 points from Brianna Glover, and 10 points from Ivy Wetzel. Russell, they put 4 girls in double figures. They built a big enough lead, and then they kind of held on.
Big sub-region win for them now going into Friday night as they'll get ready to play the FPD Vikings and try to move up and stay in a high position in the region and try to move up in the power rankings a little bit if they can. Boys game is to follow. Don't forget, we'll finish this one up. We'll archive it up. And when we come back in just a few minutes, we'll be ready for the boys. Don't forget, DSBNsports.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at DSBN Sports and like us on Facebook at DSBN Sports. We'll be live on all 3 of those in about 15 minutes. Your final from Richard Reed Court. The Lady Trojans win it 59-48 over the Twiggs County Cobras. We'll be back in a few minutes to get the boys game underway for you.